Kick the tires, light the fires.
What is up, guys? How is everyone? Hold on, guys. What is up, guys? How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody is staying safe. It is Shan from the great state of Mississippi with my good friend, the Cut of the Jib. What's up, Cut of the Jib? How you doing?
What's happening, big guy? You doing all right?
Um, I'm doing okay. I just want to say, I just wanted to say that there's going to be a trigger warning on this because there is going to be a lot of talking about certain things. There's a trigger
Okay.
warning. Hello?
I
Are you
said
still there?
okay. Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah. I just want to say that there's going to be talking about um, stuff about like, um, Chris and I are both, we tried to do this on his channel before and didn't work twice. He got sick, and number two, my computer, my fucked up.
Yep.
We're on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. What?
Excellent.
What? We're on all platforms. So guys, and we're not asking for any donations right now, tips or super chats, Rumble rants. Guys, give me a minute.
Not a problem.
Do
Not a problem.
something. Dance.
Let's. How's everybody doing here today? I am potential spam. I'll call back later. It's great to see everybody here. I see in the chat we got old Bobby Nick in there. We got Sean Riggle is in there. Sari is in there. So it's good to see everybody there. Sean says that Orange Cassidy has entered the building. I don't know what this whole Orange Cassidy thing is that everybody always talks about. I have no clue what that is. You guys seem to be in the know on that. I am not, however. So, yep.
How you guys doing? Orange Cassidy's in the building. But I want to talk about the. Saturday night I went to watch a couple. You know what the Bates family is? The Bates family out of Tennessee.
Like Norman Bates?
No. Gil and Kelly Joe Bates. The Bates that had
Okay.
19 kids. They
No
had a
clue.
show called Meet the Bates or something like that.
Okay.
Meet the Bates family, or they have a show on they had a show on they had a show on one of the channels. I think it was like GAC, or they had on not GAC, the Gospel Channel.
Okay.
Sorry, it was one of those channels. It was the channel that played old Doc in the FBI girl, the one that was blonde, was death.
Okay.
FBI. Sue Thomas FBI is that channel. But what I want to talk about is that there a lot of people that got canceled.
Oh, okay.
This is the
Was it just
second
not
show that
getting
they
the
had. It got
ratings?
canceled. The first show, guess who was the producer of their first show on TLC? Guess.
Who's that?
Jim Bob Duggar.
Okay. Now that name does seem to ring a bell, I think.
The Duggar family, the one that had 19 kids and counting
Okay.
on. Their oldest
Yes,
son is spending time is in jail right now
I
for
think
child
one of my
pornography.
exes used to watch that. Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, what's the matter? Did you hurt yourself?
I just slammed my toe into the chair.
Oh, that's never fun.
Also, you talk about like what I want to talk about today is I want to talk about the prosperity gospel people, like
Mm-hmm.
to the Copeland. You said you worked with a Todd White or Todd Roger, or
Todd Bentley was on the
you worked
station
with
that I was on, and let's see who else was there. Creflo Dollar was there, as well as
uh,
what's the other guy? TD Jakes was on there, but then we had some good ones like Dr.
T.
Charles Stanley, you know, and stuff like that. You
Oh, I
know,
love
so
Charles Stanley. I love him. I
yeah,
like that
he's
guy.
a good guy.
He's a good
He
guy.
was a good guy. His son's a piece of garbage, but he's a
Yeah.
good guy.
Yeah. Hey, I might have to show. Hey, you have to teach me how to do. Right now, I'm using Spreaker. I'm using the
Uh-huh.
to get the downloads on,
Right.
and I'm using Spreaker for the free downloads, and then my Patreon for the paid downloads.
Right.
Oh, and by the way, you guys might notice that we now have a 99-cent one, a $4.99 one, and a $100 one called the Money Mark.
Hmm.
The Money Mark. We have a new one called the $100 one. And that's just
These
for
are
the
your
people that
These are your memberships,
memberships.
right? That you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah. And also a little bit news, Kick. So I no longer on Kick. I no longer have the Mike Lindell emote. I took it off. I was holding it for him.
Oh,
I was
gotcha.
holding it for Steel Toe because it's their emote. I just wanted to just want people to use it.
Gotcha.
Let's see what
Gotcha.
people are.
You know, I actually auditioned to be on Mike Lindell's TV station, Lindell TV. I didn't get the gig, but I
Yeah.
did audition for it.
Yeah. What I also want to talk about is Kenneth Copeland. Kenneth
Mhm.
Copeland has so much. You see him everywhere. He's on so many people on so many channels. He's on
Right.
TBN. He's on WGN every morning.
Mhm.
He makes so much money doing stuff.
Yeah.
He has his own
You know,
network now.
yeah. Well, you know, he's an interesting guy because first of all, he's tricking a lot of people into giving him money. And second of all,
Yeah.
the thing is, you know, people need to be smarter about that. But second of all, me being a former rabbi, the thing I could tell you is that within Judaism, you are not allowed to take a salary from your congregation if you have other flows of income. Kenneth Copeland has DVDs he sells. He has, you know, conferences he charges for. He has, you know, books and all that stuff. He should
Yeah.
not be accepting a dime from his congregation. In terms of what it is that we refer to in Judaism as halakha.
Yeah. Link. Someone wants a link. Hey, Stevie. I told Stevie Lou about the show,
Okay.
and I would talk about Jim Grindle and what they're doing is wrong. What Grindle is doing, Jim Grindle and Luke of the Bond are idiots, are morons, trying to say that they're. I will get to. Let me tell you something. People are my friend Bobby Friend's name and the stuff. Bobby Friend did nothing to you, Rob Saul. Quit bringing up my boy because you got screwed by Levy.
Yep. Bobby Fran is one of the nicest guys on the planet. He's a guy that he's much like Hackride. If you have a problem with Hackride, there's something wrong with you, not him. The same is true with Bobby Fran. Bobby Fran is one of those guys as well that nobody should have any sort of issue with because he's cool to everybody.
Yeah.
Jim Grindle and Luke of the Bind, you can go to hell.
Oh, thank you, Stormy. Thank
Yeah.
you, AI Stormy. But we're getting back to Kenneth Copeland. You also said he also is telling people, oh, he was spreading misinformation about COVID-19.
Yeah, I remember that whole thing where he said it was gone and all that stuff. Some people say what I say about
Yeah,
that particular thing is misinformation. So that's why I do a lot of stuff on Rumble. But the thing about it though is that he declared that it was gone and all this other stuff. And guess what? It wasn't. Now the thing is that
yeah,
according to Deuteronomy 17, if a person says that something is going to come to pass and it doesn't, it means that they are false and to get away from them. That's what it says in there. But he doesn't have his congregation read the Torah or the Pentateuch or the Old Testament. He doesn't have them read those things. And he says those things are done away with. So that means that those rules don't apply to him, which is a huge
yeah,
theological error.
yeah. And I want to have you on. I really wanted to have you on the show because talk about this because you being a former rabbi, you being a former thing, you also work with your show, like the Cut of the Jib, is a great channel. He talks about rock. By the way, I also want to say, I've listened to Kenneth Copeland, one of his CDs, those free CDs before.
Mhm.
He had free CDs out on his computer on his website. I ordered them. I ordered a lot of
Okay.
his free stuff back in 2016. And actually, where's that book? Where did I put that book? I have something. I bought this. I have it. I know you're gonna kill me.
No. What is that?
I bought their salvation package. I got their
God,
salvation package.
their salvation package. So you have to buy their package to receive
No, it's just
salvation.
free. It's
Okay.
free. It was free.
Salvation
It
is.
came with salvation is, but the book was also free on the website.
Okay.
Yeah, but I that's actually my fourth or fifth copy of that because I ordered them
Oh,
so
wow.
much
Have you read
back in
it?
the day. No, I just you, dude. It was just free.
Okay.
And
So
knowing
you're a collector
Kenneth
then, aren't
Copeland,
you?
knowing Kenneth,
Go ahead.
hey, Kenneth Copeland also has, he might have had a ghostwriter write that book. He
A
might have
lot of
had,
those guys do, sadly.
yeah, but here's the thing. He says that he says that he has, but he has all this stuff. But what about Bertrand? Bertrand has bought many planes, has bought a house with using the church money.
Yeah. Yeah. That is scummy stuff. There's a guy. Now, first of all, I do want to say this. It is not a sin in any way, shape, or form to be a person of wealth. It's not, but it is where your focus is. When you have people like this that are going and buying house after house and trying to increase in their wealth while supposedly teaching the word of God, that's where you have some issue there.
That's the link. That's the link to the YouTube, not the StreamYard. Steve wants to come in here.
Okay, yeah.
Wants,
Oh, that's cool. Stevie Lou's a great guy. I like Stevie Lou.
all right, I'm sending him the link right now.
Oh, I thought you meant he was backstage there. Gotcha.
No, I sent him. By the way, I did put a thing out to try to get Aaron affiliated before the Cunt of Ocala gets. Lemmy is trying to get affiliated on Kick, but I'm trying to get Aaron affiliated before Lemmy.
Okay, so what does affiliation on Kick do? Okay, these are all
This
new
means
things.
you
I'm an old man.
you get your if you hit 75 followers, you get
Mhm.
to get a sub button on the channel, so you can start taking subs like I do.
Like submarines, like Subway sandwiches.
No. Subscribers.
Wait a minute. So a person cannot have subscribers unless they get 75 subscribers? I don't understand.
Followers.
So what's
Followers.
the difference between a
Go.
follower and a subscriber?
Pay.
Oh,
Follows are
okay.
free. Subscribers are
Gotcha. Okay.
paid.
Okay. You
You're
kids always changing the
see,
name of stuff.
guys. By the way, we got 6 people watching over on Rumble. What's up,
Wonderful.
Rumble?
Excellent. Rumble is great in terms of viewership. I didn't promote anything, did
Yeah.
the video on Rumble earlier. Immediately 14 people in there. It's like,
Yeah. I
Rumble's
also
great.
want to say that this is, by the way, I also want to say a really big thank you to Cut of the Jib for, Cut of the Jib is a great person. And when I share those channels, I'm doing it because I'm watching them. I've watched. There's a channel that I'll let you know about. It's called Not the Good Girl. She talks about the people. Oh, here's Stevie.
Okay.
Hey, Stevie.
Mr. Lou.
Cut of the fart. I mean,
Oh, well.
Jake,
Jeez.
take me out. I can't do that to him.
No.
I'm kidding.
Hey, by the way, did you know that Aaron and Lemmy are both now on Kick?
I saw that. And weren't you the first one on Kick?
Yeah.
You were. They're copying you.
Yep, he's kind of
copying
paving the
me.
way for all this.
By the way, I also knew that Aaron was going to go to Kick. So what I said, I told Flan O'Hooligan that the emote, the Mike Lindell emote.
Gotcha. Cool.
Hey, do I have any moderators in the chat that can get rid of Costco, Road Fruit, and Chicken Meal? We do not talk about that anymore in this channel.
Oh.
I don't even know what that means.
That,
I'm sorry.
but we're talking about prosperity gospel, Stevie.
Whoa. Okay.
He thought you were an expert on this there, so he said, we need to get the old Stevie Lou in here. He said because Christopher's not cutting it, we need to get Stevie.
No, because Stevie wanted a link, and I sent to him. You didn't know what we were talking about today. We had this plan like weeks ago. First he got sick, and then my internet fucked up.
Gotcha. Well, I just wanted
to
say that you don't need to worry so much about those other guys, that are bothering you. I think that what you should do is just cut them out of your mind. Cut them out of your life. Don't give them any
Jim Grindle and Luke of the Bind, you can go to hell.
Yep. Oh, wow. That was AI Stormy.
Yep. She pops in every now and then to all these shows.
She sounds kind of hot.
She might be. I don't know. I don't know if she's got an AI body yet.
Here's the thing.
I'm
not thinking of them. I'm not thinking of them. Hey, can I say something, Stevie? Yes. I'm not thinking of them. They're going into people's channels talking about me. And here's the thing, dude. Grindle, the first BYB I was ever on, Grindle and Luke had to go in there.
Yeah, they harass.
They were on the first.
You know what, though, buddy? Like, they are doing anything that they can to try to get attention. They are orchestrating this shit because they are just desperate, buddy. They're desperate. So you got to just let them just know that they're going to do it, know their motives, and realize there's really nothing that you can do to change them. And it's sad.
Hey, Chris, I have not
Yeah.
spoken to Dustin in a while. I haven't spoken to
Oh, you
Dustin
haven't?
in a while.
Okay. Well,
From
let's try and get
I
back on
haven't spoke.
track here with what Stevie's saying. Go and message Dustin later about Guns and Radio, having him on and all that stuff. But I will say this, that Stevie's right. People like to create this kind of drama when they don't have an audience, because it gets them an audience when some people go and feel they need to respond. So like these two guys, I never heard of them before in my life until you mentioned them. And so the thing is, make them as irrelevant as they are. Say nothing about them. And that right there, you do that, you win, man.
You got to keep the devil down in the hole.
Yep.
When you walk through the garden,
I also.
better save yourself. All right.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, Gino do a show today?
Gino did a show today.
Hello?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Is Chrissy doing a show today too?
I believe so. BYB will be on at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, man, that should have been the first one you asked him about. That's the real one right there.
We've got a huge guest tonight.
Who's that?
The one and only De La.
Ah.
Superstar of the internet, De La.
On In Hot What?
I like him.
On Compound?
On BYB, which is located on YouTube BYB podcast, BYB_podcast. We got to get you back on, Jake. I'm going to talk to Quad. We'll get you booked like I told you.
Yeah.
We'll bring you back on as a featured guest, so you get the whole marquee, and we'll promote it as such. I think that's fair.
Yeah, the last time I was on there, I had to share it with Corn. I had to share my spotlight with Corn.
Corn's a good guy, that has to be, it kind of helped both of you out if you had both of you there.
By the way, since we're talking anyway, Zero Dark Tony is being sued by Leah Remedy.
Really? What?
I don't know if he's being sued. Maybe he is, actually, now that you say that. There's something legal going on there. I did hear about that. That's another buddy of ours, Zero DT. ZDT is the man.
Now, I got a question about Zero Dark Tony. I like he does a great show, but I cannot put my finger on him. It's interesting because he's an anti-Scientology guy who doesn't like the other anti-Scientology people.
Yeah.
Am I picking up on that right?
Yes. Yep.
So I don't get it.
Yeah, well, it's a very pragmatic sort of situation, and he's a complex guy. I'd say he comes off to me very intelligent, well read. He's got a lot of experience. He's done a lot of stuff. He lives out in LA and has seen a lot of crazy shit. I live in New York City, and just by nature of living in these big cities, I've seen some crazy shit in my day too that I don't really,
of course,
go on too much about. But and I'm not saying I'm proud of that. It's how the city works. So Tony's
I heard Stevie Lou, I heard you got a thing for Aliens 5. I heard you got a...
Yes, the wonderful. It was actually Aliens. So, I guess and I tried to watch it. Aliens 4. There was a film, Aliens 4, where the main alien hack ride says I look a lot like him, and he's not wrong. So. I tried watching that the other day. It's the worst of the alien movies to the point where people
Sean
go out of their way.
Hey, Orange Cassidy's got a question. Orange Cassidy has a question.
Not specifically. I've seen a homeless guy take a big giant dump more than once.
Ooh.
That's pretty
That's a
common.
daily occurrence.
Yeah,
over there,
that is
right?
pretty common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
But I also try to look out for
Yeah.
my local homeless guy too, because shit,
Yeah.
it gives yourself a little bit of perspective when you see somebody who's really got their life all fucking messed up, and
Hey, I want to ask this question, Stevie. I want to ask a question. So, who is this cop? Keith the cop?
yeah, he's a guy
Who is
that just he used to be the general manager, executive general manager of Compound Media.
Oh.
He's no longer with the company. He retired, and I think lives in Florida.
Yeah.
Good move.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
was a police officer.
But
in New York City.
also, question for you, Chris.
Hmm.
What do you think about Paul and Jen Crouch?
Steve, he's asking the Jewish guy about the Christian world here. I think that pretty much a scumbag.
Sorry.
Yeah, pretty much a scumbag.
We were talking about Crip. What do you think about not Ron DeSantis? What do you think about Ron DeSantis?
I like Ron DeSantis. I'm voting for him in the primary, actually.
All right, dudes, I got a jet.
Now,
Have a good one, Stevie.
Robert Kennedy.
See ya.
All
See
right,
you,
thank
Jake.
you. Rob Kennedy is now going to be running as an independent. RFK is now going to.
That's going to be a huge problem because I'll tell you, whenever you have a third party run, that always has the votes go to the Democrats, which right now really ticks me off more than usual. It always does. But guess what they found out recently, or today, actually? The weapons that Hamas used on Israel were the weapons that were sent to Ukraine from the United States, and Ukraine sold those to Hamas. So, yeah.
Whoa.
I am not too happy with Robert F. Kennedy running as an independent. So what ends up happening is some of those conservative votes go to Joe Biden. That ticks me off to no end.
What about people saying that Ron DeSantis is going to be a president?
I like Ron DeSantis, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I think Ron DeSantis is a great choice. Look at Florida, one of the very few states that actually has a surplus. This is a guy that is actually getting stuff done. I'm a MAGA guy, but the thing is, with Ron DeSantis, you have a guy who's a MAGA candidate, but however, he's more articulate and he is smarter than Donald J. Trump. And he doesn't have the baggage.
Yeah.
I think Ron DeSantis would be unbeatable in a general election.
Yeah. Sorry about bringing Stevie on.
Oh, don't apologize. I like it when Stevie comes. Stevie's a good guy. No need to apologize to me, man.
Let me see who's on MLC today. Let's see who's on MLC.
Probably a bunch of losers. That's usually what's on MLC, right?
It's Ray and some female. It's Ray and some female.
Some female nobody knows
it's
of.
Ray and some. Yeah.
Yeah. I just found this one on Twitter.
Ticini?
Who? I don't know. Is she a looker?
I have a guess. Here, I'll do a stream snipe.
Uh-oh.
I think Tracy looks like Corey
Who's
Adams.
Corey Adams?
That's right here.
He's a guy. He's a bald guy.
You see
So you
my,
got hair, so you
that's
obviously
her.
don't look like Corey Adams.
Oh God.
Pecker,
guys-
Pecker,
That's ready to
1981.
fucking DeVito. Fuck DeVito.
Oh, I guess he was defending you before earlier. Pecker 1901 can't defend Ray anymore. I could
I
see
don't-
he's stupid.
I didn't know he was defending me.
All right,
All I
still
saw
don't know
was
if he wasn't.
I'm stopped sharing. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I don't know who the fuck that girl is.
I don't know, but apparently she does something. She has a professional mic like this one. So apparently she has a show that probably nobody watches. In terms of Kevin Brennan, this is a guy that has
let's see
5
who's
phrases
on,
he just
the
says
Shuli
over and over
Network.
again. Say what? What'd you
Let's see
say?
who's on the Shuli Network now. Let's see who's on the Shuli Network.
Okay.
It's Uncle Rico Live. It's them. I heard Stuttering John was talking shit about me.
Really? Now, who told you that?
About me. People they. Oh, no,
Was it somebody trolling you?
Here's the thing, fuck Stuttering John. I'm going to block that motherfucker's ass.
Well, make sure
What?
that he was really saying what people are telling you he was. You know, be careful because there's people out there, Jake, you know it, who try and troll you, get you all worked up. So, unless you hear it from like somebody like Spaghetti Tooth, or you hear it from Airy, or you hear it from Stormy, or you hear it from Sean Riggle or Mr. Blue Sky, or or like Bobby Nick or any of those guys, if you don't hear it from any of them, I wouldn't believe it. Just be careful with that stuff. Because, you know, at some point, somebody's going to say that I'm talking bad
Yeah,
about you.
all right.
You know, that's not the truth.
Hey, hey, all right, we got to talk about something. What do you think about the 700 Club?
The 700 Club, you know,
Pat
I actually used to
Robertson.
watch the 700 Club, but it was before I knew better.
Can I also,
you know?
can I also say something?
Yeah.
The reason why they're on ABC and Fox Family and ABC Family is because Pat Robertson signed a deal
Mhm.
where they cannot.
Did Jake lose connection or did I lose connection?
Hear me? Can you see
Okay.
me?
There we go. What were you saying there, Jake? I think either one of us lost connection there and I wasn't able to hear what you were saying. Oh,
Yeah.
Can Jake hear us?
Because I can hear you guys. Sorry, I'm doing some stuff.
Okay.
Pat actually had a thing in his contract when he sold the Family Channel. They had to put him on. Reason why the 700 Club has been on the shirts.
That was a good business move. That was a really good business move. But one of the things with Pat is Pat, you know, had some issues in the 80s saying some anti-Semitic stuff. I think he learned his lesson later on. But then as Pat got older, you know, he shouldn't have been on TV because he just started saying stuff that was like, okay, this crazy old man's losing his mind, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Also, what do you think about James Robertson? Things today.
I don't remember. A lot of these
Show
newer
that's
names.
Never mind. Sorry.
It's okay. No need to apologize. A lot of these newer names, I know nothing about them in all honesty. except the ones that I have had dealings with.
Yeah.
So I never want to talk
Alright,
smack
hey.
about somebody if I didn't deal with them, you know?
Yeah. All right. You want to end or you want to go an hour or
Doesn't
you
matter
want
to
to
me.
end right
Whatever
now?
you want to do, brother. Whatever you want to
All
do,
right,
I
because
am flexible.
we got enough information in 35 minutes. We got enough information done now, and I don't want to ask to because we said what we wanted to say. I also want to say thank you, Chris. Go check out Chris's channel, Cut of the Jib. Rock Talk Live today or tomorrow or
Yeah.
never.
Oh, what do you mean never? No, I'll do it. But I'm trying to see. I don't know if there's going to be any no filter today. If I need to do jib filter today, I don't know, because I know these guys are on a rotation where it is that they they get antsy if they don't have their show. I see Scott's in there, so Scott, give me the update, and
By
I'll
the way,
see
do
if
you realize that they would have done it at 3:30? They would have done it at 3:30. They would have done it an hour. And
yeah, so yeah, those times bounce around all over the place, depending upon what everybody's got going on. So I don't know. Maybe they won't have it today. Maybe I do need to do jib filter. I don't know. But the thing whenever I do that, I feel bad because Scott has the same problem with EV Mux that you have, which is losing connection because it requires more bandwidth. And so I always hate when Scott has those issues, with EV Mux. So, it's one of those things. Maybe I need to open a free StreamYard account and just say, I'm going to do StreamYard, but do the free version. I don't know.
yeah, just post a link in the Discord to what channel the stream is on.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys. Thank you guys. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. I gotta go first and turn off the Rumble stream.
No worries.
Stevie is awesome. Sean Riggle is over there. Sean, if you didn't follow me yet, follow me, dumbass.
Man, coming in hot.
We're ending the one on Rumble. It's ended.
Okay.
Now we're gonna end this one, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys Rumble. All right, guys.